Hello roller skaters. Today this video is going to be a little different because I am in real time relearning a trick, which is a handstand, or sometimes called a ho-ho, on a ramp that I used to do until I stopped skating ramps over a year and a half ago due to physical stuff. But now I've kind of had my physical stuff worked out, so it just occurred to me, why not try it again? I'm not very good at this yet because I'm just trying to relearn it, but I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to talk about this trick because maybe some of y'all are trying to learn it too and we can all learn it together, right? All right, step one, on the grass. You can start without the skates on, it'd be a bit easier, and then add the skates because you're going to need to get used to doing this with the weight of the skates. So you're going to stand in the grass and stand in the way you normally would stand on a ramp. When you're skating, you have a staggered stance, whichever foot. I skate with my left foot in front, right foot behind, right? And practice basically from your staggered stance, sitting down like you're kind of sitting in a chair and pushing your arms back. And then when you come up, the arms come up, and then you're going to go push up and over. Does that make sense? So it's like you kind of load, unload, and up, right? Okay, so you can do that on the ground. Try it with your tennis shoes, watch out for dog poop, and then try it with your skates, right? Once you have it on the ground, we can start working with it on a ramp. Let's go up to the mini ramp, shall we?
All right, lead the way.
All right, so obviously on the mini ramp, you're gonna wanna be comfortable pumping, and you don't have to be able to do a lot of things on a mini ramp, but at least be comfortable pumping and maybe, like, you know, getting some basic stalls and stuff. All right, so the first step to doing this on a ramp is to start pumping back and forth, kind of finding your place. And then what I'm going to do is, as I come up to the ramp, I'm going to put my arms back on the deck, lift feet, and down. That's it. Just a little pop up.
Pick your feet up and, okay.
I like to, when I do it, I like to approach, arms back, arms on deck, feet up, back down. And keep doing it. It really helps me. It helps me to think when I'm doing this and it's going to be easier on a bigger transition. You don't have to have a mini ramp to do this. Having a mini ramp just lets you try it over and over again more easily. You could do this on a quarter ramp. It's going to be easier or have more momentum if it's bigger, and it's going to be more difficult if it's smaller. So when you come up to it and you go into that squat pose, I try to remind myself, try to get lower than the coping, even though I'm not really, but try to think of it, and try to compress chest toward thighs, and then when I throw it, hands on coping, and try to throw the hips up over the shoulders. So let's try that again, shall we?
So you're putting your hands on the coping or the deck?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm putting my hands on the deck.
Oh, okay.
You can put your hands on the coping. Some people do. Our coping is as hot as a frying pan right now. And I prefer to put my hands on the deck anyway. But you do you. But think of, like, the point of this is trying to get your body, your upper body, as vertical as possible. So you have your wrists, shoulders, and hips in a line. And then your legs are in a tuck. That's the first thing. And then bringing your feet back down into the ramp so you can roll fakie, okay? Let's try that again. All right. Find your pump. Establish your pump. Here we go. And then we're going to throw arms onto deck. Feet up. All right?
Feet up.
Throw arms onto deck. Feet up. Yeah. Try to kind of throw yourself forward.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So over time, you will kick out. But as you can see, my kick is kind of fast and kind of sloppy because I haven't been doing this for a long time.
It's pretty good, better than me.
Basically, before you even try to kick, work on that, getting the hips up over the shoulders and kind of hang out, like stay suspended in that little tuck. Over time, if you keep practicing it, you'll be panting like me and you'll get more comfortable kicking. You might kick one leg, you might kick both, but over time, you'll find it. Again, I'm relearning this after a long absence from ramps, so I'm happy to even be able to do this, to be honest, but it's a start and it gives me something to work on. So maybe it gives you something to work on, or if you have some tips for me relearning this trick, please share them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.